is not only a white supremacist group, it is Britain's first far-right terrorist group too. The organisation that celebrated the murder of MP Jo Cox, its slogan, "Death to traitors, freedom for Britain," uttered by her killer in court. NA is banned, it shouldn't exist, but our investigation reveals former members are still meeting in secret. In quaint surroundings, a village in the Peak District, a far-right training camp. After months of work posing as a sympathiser, our reporter was invited to join. They have no idea that ITV News is in the camp alongside them.
So, another one they can use, very, very simple in a street situation, a back situation. There are 10 students in this class.
This is a few basic techniques from certain stands.
Followers are being taught how to respond to a knife attack and how to fight back.
If you go that way, do that way.
Among the students taking part in boxing class are 2 men linked to NA. This man calls himself James Mack. He has been associated with the group for several years. Here he is at one of their rallies, but he's not the only suspected NA follower here. This is Garen Helm from Liverpool. A former convict, a racist, and today a trainee boxer too. He's the man behind the mask who was jailed after abusing Jewish MP Luciana Berger over Twitter. Away from class, our undercover reporter met some of the men.
All right, how you doing?
I'm sorry.
Up close, the 23-year-old Nazi sympathiser.
All right. What's your name?
Garen.
Garen.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, mate.
Sitting out of view, Garen Helm with James Mack talk about Helm's conviction.
I had that argument with that Luciana Berger on Twitter, and I just started dead, just a Jew. All built in on the door, and not even bobbies as well, CID. So just pull you in and bang, no previous convictions, no history with the police, but you're going right to prison.
If they carry on like somebody's died, do you know, if like a family member died and somebody got off, they carry on like that, just somebody who badmouthed them.
Yeah.
It's the way these Jews carry on.
Then the men discussed the murder of the MP Jo Cox.
It was after that camp we did last year that they really came down on us, and then Jo Cox got murdered, didn't she? So they just used that as an excuse to come after us. She did have it coming. See, a lot of the lads are bitter over me. I mean, some of the areas they're growing up in, they're so rough and so infested with, ethnics that they've literally got no tolerance for people anymore. They believe to be committing treason. I think if you're committing an act of treason against, your own ethnic group, then by right you should be put to death. Are any of the NA lads coming? Or ex-NA?
They're well aware that NA meetings have been illegal since the group was banned.
So the whole thing is just, well, you're not even allowed to meet each other anymore, are you?
Well, it depends. I mean,
You can just a name, isn't it?
No. I got pulled by special branch a few times over it, and he basically said, listen, if we see like 3 or 4 years meeting up, and we deem it to be an NA meeting rather than a friends meeting, and then we'll just come out with everything we've got, so we can't really risk it.
Later, there are lectures on a British apartheid.
Our plan is to take an active role in building an organised white community in this country.
Camps like this were a hallmark of NA.
I mean, I might be trying to support my white community by only going to white-owned shops and stuff like that.
Hi there. Garen.
He's not here at the moment.
Do you mean he's back?
We've tried to put our findings to Garen Helm. He hasn't responded to our requests. But his brother did give this response.
mate, before I go mad. Away. Yeah. Away from the front door.
Okay, alright. Yeah, okay.
Away.
Far-right groups are gaining confidence across Britain. This was Alloa earlier this month. A demonstration by the Scottish Defence League. There were other groups there. Some proudly wear their names, wave their flags.
Can you tell me why your fight is going?
There's one that can't.
Is anyone in National Action in this group?
National Action? What are you talking about? Never heard of them. I heard of them. Anybody knowing about
The name has disappeared. The ideology endures. Britain's far right is evolving.
Move! We're told to market. Bye-bye. Speak to you. Move. Bye-bye. Move. Move.
And it's growing too.